This counter tracks a specific deadline. Within the next century, half of the 6,000 languages spoken on Earth will vanish. As this downward trending area chart shows, 9/10 of all human linguistic diversity is in active decline globally. When a language dies, it takes with it the primary data researchers need to study the physical and historical limits of human speech. Losing these tongues destroys the exact evidence required to map the mechanics of the human mind. This decline is a measurable reality across multiple continents. In Australia, recent surveys verify 70 out of 90 surviving Aboriginal languages fell out of use. The United States faces a similar gap. Today, 155 out of 175 Native American languages lack regular, multi-generational transmission. Globally, the data converges on a sharp reality. At least 440 languages are now spoken exclusively by a handful of elderly individuals. This visualization illustrates the scientific stakes. On one side, linguists need a wide variety of languages to identify which grammatical structures are hardwired into our neural pathways. On the other side, mapping borrowed words across unrelated languages allows researchers to accurately reconstruct ancient human migration routes. Shrinking our portfolio of languages directly limits our capacity to definitively trace human evolution. This bar chart shows the historical lack of institutional support. Early efforts raised a mere $80,000 between 1996 and 2001. Today, recent interventions are scaling up. We now see a $2 million foundation grant used to build a comprehensive multimedia linguistic archive. Foundations are dispatching linguists into the field to document high-risk tongues in isolated communities across Brazil, Ivory Coast, and East Timor. In California, local groups deploy a master-apprentice model to combat the rapid demise of indigenous speech. Under this model, fluent elders receive stipends to spend 360 hours personally teaching younger relatives their native tongue through shared daily activities. Other regions use broader immersion techniques, such as the preschool language nests in New Zealand and educational immersion systems built in Hawaii. The Hawaiian model shows empirical success, stabilizing its native-speaking population at around 1,000 active individuals. Financial momentum is building. Long-term survival relies on matching the right strategy, archival documentation, or active immersion, to a community's specific demographic crisis. The root behavioral cause of this demise is social. Speakers abandon their native tongue when they collectively start viewing it as inferior to a dominant majority language. Linguists agree that the definitive solution to preventing extinction is active societal multilingualism. Global majorities must permit and actively encourage minority populations to utilize their native voices alongside dominant languages. Saving endangered languages preserves the critical data of human history while maintaining global cultural equity. This video is brought to you by the IELTS FOCUS 0847-705-973, an English center specializing in IELTS preparation.